On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, I'm going to look at 3 heroes and 3 zeros for this game coming up Thursday night with the Houston Texans. Before we get into today's content, make sure you subscribe, folks. It doesn't cost anything. Pound that like button, hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this on the Panthers. And hey, folks, leave me some comments. I sure love the back and forth dialogue we're getting. All right, folks, going to jump into this. A short week. I don't have as much time to focus and really plan. I'm afraid what I'm going to do with some of these videos, whether it be the things I, see on offense or on defense or score prediction, and even when I'm doing my college video, getting some predictions. There's so much rolling downhill in a short week that I have to take what I can get and go with it. And it's like studying for an exam. If you've got 3 days to study and come up with that, it's great. If you're doing it the night before and it came up a test you didn't know about, you really got to push to get it out, and you're bound to miss something you didn't cover. But anyway, number 3-0 in this game coming up against the Houston Texans, I'm going to say it's Joe Brady. He's got to get the offense going, folks, early and often, coming out of the second half. And I just don't think he's doing it. I'm putting the 0 on him here, 0 number 3, because until he can show me otherwise, he's got to get a better start off in the second half. And his red zone offense has got to be better. We've got to find a better way of running with the guards, running the running backs inside the 5, especially inside the 22, getting receivers involved, tight ends, whatever we got to do. We're bogging down. We've got to do better. All right. Hero number 3, I'm going the exact opposite here. I'm going with defensive coordinator Phil Snow. He deserves a lot of credit for the play of his defense because he can shine on Thursday night against the Texans with this unit if he keeps it coming. Short week, short preparation. Tyrod Taylor playing, is he out? Doesn't look like he's going to play, but I don't know if that's 100%. Deshaun Watson, if he was to play, would really cause a wrinkle trying to prepare for that. Or they're going to go with Davis Mills. He's not as athletic. He's a young second-year player, but it's going to be interesting to see what we do with him, if anything. So getting Phil Snow, getting this defense prepared, he's got all the parts, folks. And let's see how we go from there if he does live up to this hero status, which I think he can. 0 number 2, combination of Pat Elflein and Cam Erving, our left tackle and our left guard. They have got to get their act together. Now, Cam Erving came out yesterday, was hurt. He didn't look terribly bad, but he's still, he's not getting pushed. He's still on a little bit of pressure. Pat Elflein's just not getting it done for me. And I'm giving both these guys, I'm basically giving the left side of our offensive line, I'm giving them the 0 in this game against the Texans. Hero number 2, I normally don't do it, because expectations for this individual is always high. But I'm going to put it out here on a short week because I know he's overused a lot, but we need him. It's CMC, Christian McCaffrey. Like I said, I normally expect him to perform at a high level. But I think in this game, he's going to be a hero too, because why? I think this is going to be his first 100-yard rushing game. Came close in week 1. His production dipped a little bit because the Saints did really push on him a lot, and we knew that we're going to try to take him away. He came like 80-some yards, I think, receiving in the first game, which probably would have had over that if it wouldn't have been for an Elflein blocking the back from week 1. But I think he's going to have 100 yards rushing plus and 100 yards receiving plus. And I think this is going to be his first multiple touchdown game. I do expect him to get 2 touchdowns in this game. 0 number 1, why do I feel like even though we will win Thursday night, that Joey Sly is going to outperform our kicker, Zane Gonzalez? Now look, Sly was great the first week. He did miss a 40-some yarder against week 2 here against Cleveland. But somehow I think he's going to outkick Zane Gonzalez. Now I know Gonzalez had a block kick, and I haven't had time to go back and look to see, is that on the offensive line? Was that on the low kick from Gonzalez? Or do we give Saints defensive line the pressure, the credit they deserve because they blocked the kick? But he did miss an extra point, and it is cause for concern. Now I think we need to give him a little bit more time because his kicks that went through looked pretty solid and good. But somehow I think this guy's just going to find a way. It's not going to cost us a game, but I think he's probably just going to miss a field goal. That's going to cause some worry because I think this score is going to be closer, being that we're on the road. It's a short week. I think the score is going to be closer than what we feel like it should be. And our number one hero this week, I'm going to give it to Donte Jackson. You got A.J. Bouye coming back with J.C. Horn back there in the secondary. When you got guys like Burris and Chin back there playing, I think you can put Donte Jackson with these guys. I think, remember, Bouye's playing against a former team. I just think Donte Jackson's going to come up and he's going to have a multiple interception game. That's going to be my hero number one. I'm picking you, Donte Jackson, to be the one to get 2 picks in this game. And so, folks, who do you is going to be your hero in this game against the Texans? Who do you think is going to lay an egg and beat a 0? Leave me some comments. Pound that like button. Hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this. And by all means, folks, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Well, I'll see you next time on another episode of Carolina Sports Guy.